You guys aren't going to believe the fish room I'm about to build, and I'm going to bring you along with the journey. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Reef RX. Hope everyone's doing well. Wanted to give you an update of my reef tank and also the exciting news I just shared with you about my new fish room that I'll be building here in the coming weeks. So let's jump right into it. All right, so here's how the tank's doing today. It's been a long time since I brought you guys an update, and I do apologize for that. Been really busy with life. Haven't really given the tank the attention I should be giving it. Just, you know, things have been busy ever since I moved in the house. If you follow my channel, if you've been following for some time, you know that I recently bought a house back in July. Had to move my two beautiful reef tanks here into this big Sump 300-gallon brute, sorry, it's a Rubbermaid container. And, you know, things have been going okay, but there's a lot of bubble algae. You got some aptasia in here, so you know, I've been wanting to build a fish room ever since I got into this hobby, and today's day, well, maybe not specifically today, but now is the time I can actually do that now that I have a large basement. So my basement, as you can see, don't judge, it was a huge mess. Again, from moving in here, just throwing everything down in here. So I've been trying to spend some time to organize, which time has been hard to find, and do apologize for any background noise. I got the dryer going over here, so. But yeah, I've been having trouble just getting time to do things. As you can see, my setup is very messy. I was in a big hurry, I should say, when I moved and just had to get everything set up. So I have been chipping away at things here and there, but I came to the realization last couple of days that, you know, a fish room is going to happen, and this is where it's going to go. So this room was really messy, and there was just crap everywhere. So I have my water mixing station over here. My RODI unit is hooked up here next to the laundry units. So I plan on keeping the RODI units there just because it's easy access to change those filters and everything. This big 300-gallon brute, I keep saying brute because, you know, I use brute containers for my mixing station. This 300-gallon Rubbermaid container will be going away. This was only a temporary solution. And let me tell you, it has been extremely difficult to heat this tank in the winter months. I'm up in New England. You know, some days it gets below 30, below 20. And I have no heating down here, so there's nothing to heat this room. So it's been tough, and you can see there's a lot of moisture on the walls from the tank. I do have a dehumidifier going. It's at the other end of the room. But whatever, that's going to be in the past, so we're moving forward. My room here is going to be 10 foot by 12 foot. That is the size I anticipate. So it's going to be pretty much from right here where you see that all my Neptune stuff there. So it's going to be from that wall all the way over here to the center beam, and then it's going to go down the center beam, and it's going to be somewhere around here, right around where this sump is. So that's going to be a 10 by 12 room. It's going to be pretty massive. My long-term plans for the basement, for any of you that are curious, I do plan on finishing off most of this basement. So this room over here, that's a complete disaster because I pretty much took all the stuff from this room here and threw it in. I keep saying room, it's not even a room, but in my head it is. But I took everything from here and threw it on the other side. So a lot of work to do here. Super excited to get it going. Really want to have a nice fish room. So I'm going to, you know, frame everything out, sheetrock the walls. Probably going to do a drop ceiling just because of I just want the access in case I need to do anything, which all the time I'm tinkering with stuff, you know, adding electrical or plumbing, whatever. So want the access. Also don't want to have to worry about all these pipes here to move everything. So we'll probably do the drop ceiling. If any of you have a fish room or you've done drop ceiling, curious to your thoughts, because I'm a little worried about, you know, those particles that fall down from the ceiling. I'm worried about that getting into the tank. So hopefully someone watching this video has either good or bad experience that they can share with me before I do all this. The room I'm in now is probably gonna be a laundry room. Gonna make this a big laundry room with you know, a table to do laundry and laundry sink and just some storage over here on the side. But it's gonna be a project. So one of the main reasons why, besides always wanting to have a fish room, one of the main reasons really was the deciding factor is the amount of money I spend on electricity to heat this tank. So the ambient room temperature in this basement is probably, I think it's 55 degrees in the winter months. In obviously your reef tank, you're heating to, you know, 78, 80 degrees, whichever temperature you heat your tank to. So I have a 600 watt heater that runs on this tank 24/7, never stops in the wintertime. And then I have a 300 watt backup heater which kicks on, I don't want to say often, but it kicks on. So the electricity is crazy to run this thing. And a couple of months ago we lost power. Normally we don't lose power for very long around here. We do lose it, it seems frequently, but it's usually for like 15 minutes. But a couple of months ago we lost power due to a storm, and power was out for an extended amount of time, like I think it was like 12 hours, which was unusual. But at the end of my street, when we live on a small street, there was a tree down that was over the power lines, and it took a long time to get the power restored. So that night I went out and bought a generator, a portable generator, to heat the tank. Luckily, it was one of the warmer winter month days we had. I think it was like, I want to say high 50s or something. So like the temperature, yeah, it dropped down to 72, I think, but that was over the course of some time. So like right now when it's super cold outside, if I were to lose power and not have that generator going, this tank would drop extremely fast. So I'm glad I got the generator. It's on a safety switch to my main panel. So it's like a transfer switch, but it's not really a transfer switch. It's a safety switch, so you kill the main to the power coming into your house, which at the time there'll be no power, and then you turn on the generator power, and the safety switch allows you not to have both on at the same time. So I can power most of my house. I can power this tank, the heaters, everything I need, but like the electricity is costing me almost $300 a month, which a lot of you probably pay higher, but where we live, the electric rates are extremely cheap. We live in a municipality that has their own power company. So we have really good rates, but I can only imagine if I had like rates of people in other areas. So the fish room is going to help maintain the temperature. So it's going to be warmer. I'll have a mini split to control the temperature in that room. And then I'll have a dehumidifier to control humidity in the winter months. In the summer months, the mini splits, when I turn the air conditioner on, it'll act as a dehumidifier, but it also has a dehumidifier option. So plenty of options there. So really excited to get this going. Gonna have some some coral grow out tanks, some frag tanks, have a little like fragging station where I can frag. These brute barrels here for the water mixing station, I don't think I'll have them inside the room. I'll probably get, those big clear tall mixing stations you see that some people have, like with a really nice setup. Probably going to do something like that. And that's this sump that I have over here. If you've been following me, you probably know, but this is where like my RODI wastewater just drains into here, and I just pump it out back in the backyard. And then my automatic water changes I have going, the waste goes in here, so it's not going in the septic. So the most exciting part for me once I have this fish room, like if that wasn't enough, I'll be setting my tanks up upstairs, and I'll have a fish room. I'm sorry, a basement sump. So all my upstairs tanks will be plumbed into one system. I'll have, like I said, tanks downstairs. In my fish room, I'll have quarantine setups, hospital tanks, the whole 9 yards. Just really gonna do it right. Like all this bubble algae that you see in my tank, it might be hard to see. Like, see that? That's all bubble algae. It's everywhere. It's just covered. So I'm gonna really try hard for no pests like bubble algae, aptasia, flatworms, which luckily I don't have. But gonna really have a great quarantine setup and just do it right. Just do it the right way. Get some nice equipment. The tanks upstairs, I used to use this hybrid, this LED and T5 lighting for my old tank that's upstairs. I don't know if I'm going to use this up there. So don't get me wrong, I love the the hybrid lighting with the T5s. It works really good. But that's just really big eyesore to look at upstairs. Like maybe I'll hang it from the ceiling and suspend it. Like I'm not really sure yet. I want to switch out these are Hydra AI 26s. So these are pretty old, and you can see I do a wonderful job at cleaning them. Yeah, they're terrible. So I want to probably do some Ecotechs, what are the XR30s, I think. This is an Ecotech light I got from someone I bought a tank off of. So, but yeah, so that's the plans, and I will, I plan to try to make some videos of the whole progress for you guys. So for those of you interested, you can watch how everything goes, watch the progress along building the room. Really open to any ideas or suggestions any of you guys might have. Some of you probably went through this. You've learned things, what to do, what not to do. When you search YouTube for fish rooms for a reef system, you don't really get a whole lot of results. Yeah, these guys here, they need to go in that tank upstairs. I feel so bad keeping them in the small 20-gallon tank, and so they'll be happy in their 40-gallon upstairs once they get that basement sump set up. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Really excited to bring you along for the journey. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Peace.